Amal Clooney turns heads in elaborate harem trousers with a clingy white vest as she touches down in Toronto ahead of human rights talk. She's set to deliver an insightful discussion with her father-in-law and journalist Nick Clooney in Toronto. And Amal Clooney arrived in the Canadian city in her signature style as she touched down at Toronto Pearson International Airport on Thursday afternoon. The human rights lawyer, 40, put on a typically chic display as she slipped her slender figure into a pair of stone-colored harem trousers. Upping the style, Andy, the wife of screen star George Clooney, wore a white tank top and accentuated her statuesque frame in suede mules. The mother of two maintained her style-savvy ways as she accessorized with a pair of oversized cat-eye sunglasses. Enhancing her natural beauty, Amal completed her look with Vixen red lipstick and styled her glossy tresses into voluminous waves. The Lebanese-born barrister beamed with delight as she was accompanied by local cabin crew as she lugged her suitcase. Amal Clooney, in conversation with Nick Clooney, which will serve as the pair's first public appearance, will take place at Roy Thomson Hall on Friday, and is set to discuss the fight in tackling pressing human rights issues. The brunette beauty's display comes after she and her husband, 57, donated $100,000 to the Young Center for Immigrant Children's Rights. George and Amal made the decision after admitting they couldn't sit in the face of the world's refugee crisis, especially as they're parents of young children themselves. Speaking to People magazine, they said in a joint statement, "At some point in the future our children will ask us, is it true? Did our country really take babies from their parents and put them in detention centers? And when we answer yes, they'll ask us what we did about it, what we said, where we stood. We can't change this administration's policy, but we can help defend the victims of it." Today, the Clooney Foundation for Justice will donate $100,000 to the Young Center for Immigrant Children's Rights. For the famous couple, it comes as just one of their recent good deeds, as in February they also donated $500,000 to the March for Our Lives campaign, which was a demonstration to advocate for gun control. The gesture by the Clooneys came just before President Donald Trump on Wednesday afternoon signed an executive order ending family separation at the border. The president, in an abrupt U-turn on the divisive policy put into place by his own administration, directed the Department of Homeland Security to detain families together so long as children are not put into danger. "I didn't like the sight or the feeling of families being separated," the president on Wednesday stated.